gentlemen, here we are. We are ready to start things off for a new season. It's season 3 here in PLR. And this time around, we start things off with the WTCR Championship. My God, I've been waiting for this a long time. And we got a lot of new stuff coming. Of course, welcome everybody. My name is Juan Antonio Mena. I'll be the commentator for today. And Lord Almighty in heavens above, we got lots of things ready for all of you. First and foremost, we're here in the WTCR Championship hosted in none other than RaceRoom. We got a lot of championships this season. We're going to talk about them throughout this pre-qualifying session. Then we'll move forward to the normal schedule, which is first a qualifying session and then 2 sets of races. The second one having the top 8 with reverse grid, so things are going to get very interesting. First and foremost, let's go for a little bit of a review of what happened in season 2, and then we're going to talk about the new seasons, the things that are coming, and of course what is about to come right now here at Laguna Seca. Let's go on to it. There you see, we're going to go into the review of Season 2, where none other than Nenad Vladislavovich took the championship home. In P2, it was Voki Obradovic and Callum Wells-Fry finishing the podium. Let's take a look at the standings, how things ended up. There you see the top 3, and then we got Swarmir Burek, Rich Witherill on 4th and 5th, respectively. In the back, Bud on 6th, Simon Troybeck on 7th, Roger David on 8th, Richard Mazan on 9th, and Ivan Zhevtev-Zorla on 10th. And of course, I told you we're here season 3, so let's take a look at the calendar. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We start off today on Laguna Seca, then we're going to move into Aragon, Spain, then Suzuka, Assen, Silverstone, Brno, the Red Bull Ring, and my God, the Watkins Glen. We all know it as the Glen. That is what you call a finale. That was la creme de la creme. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for some action. Let me give you a little bit of a view on the drivers, so you can also hear those engines roar, because that's what we're here for. Some really banging action. Of course, the WTCR, very good in close fighting. You'll see that as we approach the race sessions themselves. Let's move right onto it with the stream. There you go. Those are the cars. Welcome everybody on the chat there. See, of course, Alma, my love, my friend David Cook. Thank you very much for another season, for another opportunity to give a voice to this fantastic championship and this incredible league that I'm very thankful for. PLR has treated me like a king, and all I can say is that I'm very proud to be a member of PLR, my friends. Indeed. Let's go take a look at some of the drivers. And as we take a look at the current champion, Nenad Vladislavovich, I'm going to do a quick read on all of the drivers that are set for this season's championship. We have Callum Wells-Fry, Greg Ellis, Ken Bang, Alan Axon in the back, but Simon Butterbrook, Swarmir Burek, Simon Troybeck, Jordan Campbell, Rich Witherill, Enrico Paris, Alan Kale, Bruce Borman, Lova Zavos, Voki Obradovic, Andrei Shaktov, Norman Bruce, Solius Lorinovicius, Paul Kirkby, then Marius Bobovic, Luis Cardoso, Ivan Zhevtev-Zorla, Pascal Jean-Petre, Robert Kramer, Nenad Vladislavovich, of course, the man you have on your screen is the current champion, Luca Borsari, Frank Van Roon, Piotrek Plasjak, then Sean Warby, Richard Pace, Tobias Lorinovicius, and then David Ogden to finish up the 32 spots here for this season. My God, I am so excited, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk a little bit about what's in front of us. Of course, as I said, we're here at Laguna Seca to start things off. Not an easy track. We will go for a lap guide once we move into qualifying. But how good does it feel that we're back? I couldn't wait. These 2 weeks have been very, very long. And let me tell you, as Mr. Cook said on the chat, Nenad is going to have some hard competition this season. We got some very good names. I cannot wait to see the green lights come out for the first time here in Laguna Seca for the WTCR. Again, welcome Leon, welcome everybody. What a pleasure it is for me to be here with all of you. Sorry for that, there was a World Tour logo on top, I don't know why. But now it's all fixed. Well, my friends, let's talk a little bit about all of the championships that we have this season. We got more than one, I can tell you that for sure. Of course, our flagship tournament, Championship League, however you want to call it, the World Tour is back. And my God, we don't have one and we don't have two. We got 3 full splits. That's going to be absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to start the World Tour on Mondays. Of course, we will let you know how we're going to do Split 2 and Split 3 respectively, because of course they're going to have coverage. But my friends, we got, of course, here we are at the WTCR. We got the World Tour. We got the Variety Championship, and that is a tasty one. And of course, here in RaceRoom, we got the DTMs. You gotta love some DTM action, don't you? You can go there and check everything on Series GP, who we really need to thank for hosting the servers and giving us great support. Of course, with the 6 hours of the Nürburgring, we bonded the relationship even more. So there are very good things coming our way in the near future, my friends. And I cannot wait to see those things happening. We are getting real close to start the qualifying session. We still have, if I'm not mistaken, we have 15 minutes remaining. So in the meanwhile, I just want to catch up with all of you. I just want to know, how are you all feeling? Are you ready for what's about to happen? And of course, please let me know if the video is looking good, if the audio is okay. As you can see, I have improved a little bit on my camera setup. I still need a chroma, but don't worry, I'll get that soon, hopefully. But everything looking great. My friends, it has been 3 weeks of absence, but now we're back and we are ready for a full grid of WTCR 32 people. You saw last season the chaos we had with only 15. Whew. I cannot wait to see when this becomes double. It's gonna be amazing. There you have on your screens, Rich Wetherill, who we really need to thank for, because he has helped massively in the building of this new overlay, which I hope you all like. It's looking real good. The logos, everything just looks fantastic. I love it. And of course, let me tell you, he's a RaceRoom head. He loves RaceRoom. And I love it as well. There you see now one of the new men on the championship. It's none other than Dave. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of British people in here. Let me take a look. How many British people do we have on this race alone? We got 3, 4, 5, 8. We got 10 British people. My God. Bloody Nora, I'm going to have to talk English with my British accent. Don't you see? Bloody hell. My English is so good. Don't you see, my friends? Rich and team are doing great stuff indeed. My God, I'm mind blown by the production and the hard work that has gone through the building and the procedures for the new season. Ladies and gentlemen, the PLR stuff is just ridiculously incredible. So a big round of applause for them and big love, because they definitely deserve it. We are looking forward to having a great season with all of you. We really want to improve on everything we can and start making PLR a little more noticeable on the social media. So of course, you can go to our Instagram or Twitter account. We're uploading some good stuff in there. For example, the WTCR review I just did for you live. You have it recorded there. The Instagram is pro_league_racing. That will be our Instagram. And there, as I said, you're going to have everything. You're going to have highlights. You're going to have video packages. You're going to have it all. Quick information, of course. You know, Instagram is one of the big 3, I think, in social media right now. And of course, we're also on Twitter at Pro League Racing. Go there and check us out. I see we are 10 people on the stream already. That's very nice. And my friends, you know, please, if you can, invite your friends, your relative. I want to see everybody here to enjoy some good racing. My God, I cannot wait. You know, if you know me, I am a big fan of the WTCR. And let me tell you, I lose my head. My lord, it is incredible, my friends. Well, let's talk a little bit about the conditions on the track, because as you can see in your screens, it is 31 degrees on the track. You know, it's a little hot. It's a little hot indeed, but it could have been way worse, to be honest. Laguna Seca used to be very hot. They can easily get 40, 45, 50 degrees. It's just ridiculous. But thankfully, the temperatures are not bad at all. I could really use some, I'm not going to say anything about that here on the stream. But my friends, we are 9 minutes remaining for our first qualifying of the season. Man, I cannot wait. I see the numbers popping up. Come on, my friends, invite everybody. Let everybody join the party, because we are going to have a great one indeed. And now, as I said, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the race in question. As I told you, we're going to have a qualifying session at first. It's going to be 10 minutes of qualifying, and then we're going to move into a double race, 20 minutes and then 20 minutes, couple sprint races. The second one, we're going to have the top 8 on reverse grid. That's going to make things really interesting. We saw last season, my God, we got some incredible comebacks and lots of door banging, and you know I love that. Welcome and scream to the stream. Pleasure to see you here, my friend. And let's move a little bit through the grid here. On this practice, there you see right now, it is Solius Laurinavicius. Hopefully I said that right. Man, you're making it tough on me this season with the names, huh? Laurinavicius. There you have it. Very good. Let me take a look at my man, Luca Barzani, Forza Italia. Nice to see some Mediterranean blood in here. I can't wait what he's going to be able to do on this race. First one of the season, as I've said. And again, my lovely friends, it is an absolute honor for me to be here on the season. I'm going to be here for the World Tour. I'm going to be here for the WTCR. Good Lord in heavens, we're going to see a lot of one this season. And we got lots of things planned. We're going to get some interviews. We're going to be way more active on social media, as I told you. I'm ready. I'm ready to, you know, change is coming, and change is going to be for the better. And of course, we are very open to criticism and suggestions. So please, if you have any ideas on how to improve PLR in any way, tell us, because we are all down to make this the best experience we can have. Also, the sim racing world. Welcome, Zvonimir Mirek. You're damn right it's here. Hate this track. Simon Trurek, I love you, mate. I applaud you. Yes, I don't like Laguna Seca as a driver. I love it as a spectator. But my God, thank the Lord I'm not driving that. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan as a driver of Laguna Seca. It's not an easy track. It's very tough on the driver. You cannot lose concentration in any second. Let's see how the drivers are going to handle it. And again, welcome everybody. We are 5 minutes remaining for the start of this qualifying session, the first one. Enjoy the race. We'll watch the stream later. Thank you very much. This is Trebek. Wish you the best of luck for the race. And of course, let's take a look at some of the other new drivers that we have this season. And we're going to go with one that we haven't seen too much, at least on RaceRoom. Paris, Enrico Paris, here on the RaceRoom on the WTCR. Let's see how they do. And of course, we got the brothers, the Laurinavicius brothers, or cousins, I don't know, but they have the same surname, so I suppose that they are brothers or they are relatives in any form. Of course, let's take a look at the P2 on Season 2. It was Mr. Rocky Obradovic. Very good performances throughout the season. Let's see if he can repeat history and put himself at least on the top 3 He's gonna have it tough because I've heard we got some real good pace on it this season. Everything is gonna be to the absolute limit, and I cannot wait to see this packed grid. Leave it all on track. It's gonna be incredible to see some more ladies and gentlemen joining the session. Of course, let's give a mention to the last spot on the podium for season 2. It was Callum Wells-Fry, the Canadian. He's British, but we'll leave it there. Uncle and nephew? Dude, that's fantastic. That's awesome. That's awesome to see some family members driving the same championship. I love it. That's like Zvonimir Burek and me when we drive with brothers, you know. I become a member of the Burek family. And not because of my Croatian skills, but because of the cerveza, right, Zvonimir? You gotta love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to move into qualifying. And I see everybody joining the party, and that makes me real happy. There you see Callum Wells-Fry just taking it slowly, you know, getting ready for qualifying, because it's going to be a very grueling session. Of course, as I said, that's going to track that quickly. If it wants to work, it seems like it doesn't. Thank you very much, RaceRoom, for that. But I want to take a look now at Mr. Frank van Roon. And you see the Dutchman. Let's go on board with him. And as I said, in just a few moments, we're going to move into qualifying. I cannot wait to see the pace of these riders. Because yes, it might be great in practice, but this is the real deal. And this is where you have to perform and outperform yourself every single lap. There we are with Mr. Van Roon. Rhythm. Nice to see you here on the championship. 15 people in the stream. Thank you very much, everybody. And let me take a look. 4 minutes remaining for this qualifying to start. Let's go now with Mr. Trevor himself. There you see him. He's finishing the lap. And before we start everything off, let's have a little bit of a talk about Laguna Seca. As I previously mentioned, thank you very much for that follow, Ref Rusty. Kind of meet my friend. Highly appreciate it. Laguna Seca, not an easy track, especially for the drivers who have to push to start getting some normal pace, because it's not easy to get good pace. It's not easy to master it. It's not easy either way. You need to push like an absolute maniac. My God. Thank you very much, Pomegranate Dreams, for 5 straight months on the subscription. Thank you kindly. That's going to support us massively. So big thank yous and good evening, my lady. But as I was saying, Laguna Seca, very technical track, very tough. And to be honest, it's not very wide. We only have a few corners where the track is wide enough for some people to fight one another. But you're going to find corners like the one we're approaching right now, the famous corkscrew. This is absolute death. The moment you make the tiniest mistake, you are gone. And there's no coming back because you are going into the wall. There you see that he did corkscrew in a bad manner, and he's going to move to the pit lane. Let's take a look at this man, Greg Ellis. Look at him. Nice to see him here in RaceRoom as well. Awesome to see one of the owners of PLR giving RaceRoom a shot. Let me tell you, RaceRoom is fantastic. I think it's very underrated, especially on the DTMs and the WTCR, which are the 2 series that we have at the moment. I gotta tell you, it's very underrated. I have had the pleasure to try the DTMs once. Lord, they're so good. At least the DTM 16, 2016, mind-blowing. It's so incredible, so smooth. It's just lovely. Well, my friends, I know you've been waiting for this. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds for this qualifying session to start. And to be honest with you, for my shirt to go off, it's good Lord, 38 degrees in my room. It's harder than Laguna Seca, for God's sakes. So I'm going to have to take this off very quickly. If not, I'm going to blow up. Because you know how I get when we go into race session. I get a little excited. There you see Mr. Ellis on the pit lane. Let's take a look now at Mr. Norman Bruce. You see the front of his car. Right now he finds himself getting into the second sector that is very early into the corner. But still going to make it through no issues at all. Well done for Mr. Bruce himself. And let's see, there you go. This corner that he just went through, that is, I think, one of the trickiest corners I've ever seen in racing, because you expect it to be so easy, because it looks like it's nearly flat, but it ain't. And the moment you go a little too much on the throttle, you're gonna go on the gravel, and once you go on the gravel, goodbye. You lose it all. That's why I think Laguna Seca is not beloved by many drivers, because of the difficulty and the pressure that the drivers have to go through. Because, man, it's going to be tough in here. I can assure you that. And of course, WTCRs, the nature of banging doors, the nature of fighting close to one another, just crashing one to another non-stop. Because the cars can take it, and it's very fun. That's the soul. Thank you very much, Dobry for that follow. And as I was saying, indeed, it's tough indeed to drive a car like this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Let's go for the qualifying session, the first one of the season here at Laguna Seca. Let's go right into it. And here we go. Let's go on board with a man. He's going to give us the first lap of the season. Mr. Nenad Vladislavovich. He deserves the honor for being the champion. What a drive throughout season 2. Nothing but perfection from this man. And we are expecting nothing less than that. There you see him go through the first sector. Very good lines overall. Welcome, Mr. Greg Hutjek. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. Let's go, Nenad Pokey and Simon van der Broek. Nice to see you got your favorite set. There you see Vladislavovich going hard on the curb to then get into the second sector, of course. We go down to Little King. Wow! Thank you very much for that gift of subscription to CSRT's Bonavir. He's going to be pretty happy. There you see Vladislavovich. How tight and how careful you have to be through that Little King. You could see he was correct in mid-corner, because if not, he was going out. Now we go into the corkscrew with the current champion, Vladislavovich, doing pretty well so far. Putting purples all over the board. You can see he just goes super early on the throttle and super early on the turning, because the car needs to get through. Lots of understeer there, but he's going to make it through now the last corner. Vladislavovich, what is that going to be for the first lap of the season? Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to cross the finish line, and that is going to be nothing else and nothing more than a 1:30.4. Right now, he is not being challenged at all. 1 second ahead of P2, who is Simon Tribrek. Then we see Norman Bruce, who's going to finish his lap at the moment. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best he could have done. That is going to put him straight into P12. We got some drivers who haven't set a lap time yet. There you see one of them. It is Mr. Dovidas Lorinavicius. Let's take a look at him as he goes through the last corner. Very good lines indeed from Lorinavicius. He's going to cross the line, and that is going to be a 32 dead. Puts him right into P10. Very close times. And let me tell you, look at this. Rich Weatherill and Enrico Paris. Just 10 thousandths of a second within one another. The two PLR drivers. Leave it all, Weatherill. You can see, that's what I was telling you about. The kink can destroy everything for you. He lost it all there, and unfortunately had to top the lap. Let's go over with Enrico Paris as he heads through the corkscrew. There you see, that's late shifting there. was just thinking I can move from corner. I can tell you you can't. There you see, but he's now being very careful, very conservative on the throttle. But half a second behind the leader, Nenad with the 134. Very good lap. Let's see if someone is going to have a go at it. Is going to go for a flying lap now. Let's take a look at Callum Wells-Fry, who has just put himself on P4. Another PLR driver. Nice to see the PLR driver on the top, but no one is dethroning the king. There you see Richard Page takes the P4 away from Callum Wells-Fry from the BVR team. Good lap indeed. That was a 131 dead. And Burek goes in with a 30.993. Oh my lord, the times are very tight within most of the drivers. Let's take a look now at the Lornavicious uncle and cousin. Right now we're here with Solius, who's not looking back. Let's see when he's gonna go for that clean lap. Of course, he's on the out lap at the moment. Let's go with Chris Portman, who's just ahead of him on the standings. The fastest lap, a 32 dead. And my God, Vladislavovich already with a 30.2. Bearing his time. Borman very aggressive on the course group. That is an invalidated lap if you've ever seen one. So that is not going to count. Let's go now with Mr. Dovidas Lornavicius. Unfortunately, not doing too well in the first sector. Let's see if we can improve it here on the second one. Very aggressive line through the kink. We had the course group to reach the third sector. Braking really late, going hard. Again, that's a very aggressive line. That should be an off track. I do not know if the game is registering that as legal, but one way or the other, that is crazy that the cars are taking that line. Lornavicius is going to go now for a flying lap. Let's see how he can do. Let's go now with Sean Werby, a man who's giving it a shot here on the WTCR P21 of the moment for him. His fastest lap time is nothing because he hasn't been able to set one. So it's time for him to do so now. Very good first sector so far. Let's see if he can put himself at least on the top 10. We're now on the course group. We're going to go down the hill into the roller coaster. Sector 3 starting out. Very good lap so far. Counted that he doesn't have the most experience on RaceRoom. Let me tell you, they're all giving it all here on Laguna Seca. He's going to go now through the last corner. And let's see what that's going to be. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining of this first qualifying session of the season. Sorry. Werby is going to cross the line. I think that's going to be a 32. 32-1. P16. You can see it's super tight within P2 and P15, 16. It's just a second and a half. That is impressive indeed. We still have 3 men who haven't set a lap. There you see one of them. It is Frank Van Roon. He's going to try to give it a shot now. Let's go with the other man who hasn't. It's Simon Van der Broek. He's going to try to put one at least before the end of qualifying. Here he goes. The flying lap in front of him. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. And look at this. Callum Wells-Fry just puts himself in P2. 6/10 behind the king. I told you, even though we got some really fast drivers, it's hard to dethrone the king. It's hard to take his crown. And Vladislavovich still stays P1 with a 6/10 gap. That is impressive. And he never ceases to amaze us. Of course, I will play a video explaining the experience of Vladislavovich driving. For all of you that haven't seen it, you have to check it out, because it's going to blow your mind. There you see Vladislavovich trying to get a better lap This man does not stop improving. It's just incredible. We'll see if he can get a better sector 1. For now, he's taking it chill. You know, no need to rush. Let's see if I can get you to see the temperatures that you see. It has decreased to 28 degrees on the track. That's way better for the cars to handle. Thankfully, we are not seeing 40 plus. I'm sure the drivers are very happy to hear that. My friends, I'm going to leave you now with a little bit of Alan Jackson, who's going to go for a lap. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. You see our next. Trying his best to put himself on the top 10. Let's see if he can manage it. Unfortunately, that is an invalidated lap. And my friends, 5 seconds, and we are gonna go into race 1. My God, the tension is high. There you see the results of this qualifying session. Is Vladislavovich leading the pack from Wells Fry, Weatherill, Paris, Burek, Page, Stribrick, Obradovic, Ogren, Marinovich, Slova, Saxon, Babovich, Borsari, Borman, Marinovich, Borby, Vanderbroek, Bang, Kale, Ellis, and then number Bruce, Frank Van Roon, and Paul Kirkby. That is the full grid for today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go into the first race. Here we are, ready to give this season a start. Good Lord, I have goosebumps on my body right now. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody is ready to go. I cannot wait for those green lights to come to give this season 3 a start. And let me tell you, it's going to be nothing but a spectacular what we have prepared for all of you. WTCR, the best racing you're ever going to see. Laguna Seca, things are going to start out in 10 seconds. There you see the grid is absolutely packed and the red lights are out. We're going to go green in just a few seconds. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for the green lights. Vladislavovich starts things out. That is about to start, and now it's Wells Fry with the advantage as we head turn 1. Wells Fry has the inside. Let's see if Vladislavovich is going to commit to a defense from the outside line. There you see behind Rich Weatherill. Look at that shot from all of the cars involved on the track. Look at that. What a switcheroo from Nenad. Vladislavovich is still trying to get the P1 back, but Callum Wells Fry defenses like an absolute champion. What a good defense. Now he gets a bad exit. Vladislavovich tries to go on the inside, is not being able to do so. There's a car out of the track already. You see Vladislavovich getting the better exit overall, but he's not being able to put the car through there. You see a slow down penalty for Frank Van Roon. My God, incredible racing so far. What a start. And there you see the top 3 leaving it all on track. There you see now Sean will be trying something on Luca Borsari. Frank Van Roon again with another slow down penalty. Let's take a look now at this big pack. Of course, we're going to go with the leader. Callum Wells Fry is going to be the first man to go through the corkscrew. 18 minutes and 50 seconds remaining of this incredible race here at Laguna Seca. The first one of 2. Callum Wells Fry leads with a great start indeed. Now Vladislavovich is trying to get him. You can see he's getting the rear exit. My Lord, look at the drifting through the penultimate corner. But thankfully he is able to save it. Let's go now a little further down the back with Simon Tribbett, who's trying to get Dave Ogden. There you see the 2 men fighting for P7. Let's see if Triberg is going to get him. For now, we're going to go on on the fight of the lead because now these two are side by side again. Turn one, here we go. Vladislavovich goes wide to try to get inside for turn three, and he looks like he might have it. Look at that move. Absolutely beautiful from Nenad Vladislavovich. He gets the move done from the outside. Gets the inside on the next corner. That is absolutely exquisite from Vladislavovich. And he reclaims the lead. Let's go now with Simon Truex. Fighting with Volky Obradovic. Unfortunately, Truex hasn't been able to make the move. But the fighting is real close. Within everybody on track. And you see the gaps ain't opening too much. Let's take it down. Sean Warby gets a very good exit as we go up the hill. And now in just a few seconds on the kink. Look at Warby. Good exit indeed. He's gonna try the inside line. He has it done already. Lorena Vicious with a slowdown penalty. Look at this. Ay, 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 ay. Paris has lost it through the corkscrew by Obradovic. And Truex back doors. Through the roller coaster we go. This racing is super hard that you see now. Rich Witherill fighting. Nenad Vladislavovich was dropped to P1 again. To Callum Wells Fry. Let's go on board with Mr. Witherill. He has a very good spectator cam to see what's going to happen within these two. There you see the slipstream helping Vladislavovich. Is going to try the same move again. We go through turn one into the double apex. Vladislavovich looking for a switcheroo. It's not going to work out. Very smart there from Callum Wells Fry. Defending very cleanly. And Vladislavovich is going to have to wait a little longer. Witherill with a very good exit indeed. Let's go a little on the back now, shall we? Let's go. But Mr. Dave Aldrin, who deserves lots of credit, there you see him, is a P5. And let's take a look if he can get a Richard Page. This is the 5P4. Let's see how things are going to turn out again. These two. Look at Vladislavovich going left or right. He knows his prey is ready to be hunted. And of course, through the kick we go. Now Vladislavovich looking for the outside line. He's just putting the pressure. He's trying to toy with Mr. Wells Fry, who's going to overshoot it a little bit on the entry. So we're going to be able to defend it, but now Vladislavovich should have the better exit, and he does indeed. Look at that. All through the curve. Very close racing, but he's not going to be able to get it. You see now, it's going to be on the outside of Frankman Rule. Look at that. Incredible racing now. Burek banks doors. Good Lord. That is going to put Frank Van Roon out. Burek is going to save the car just by a notch. And he's going to be able to keep on going. That fight got heated pretty quickly. There you see now Volky Obradovic trying to get Slavlos Lomas. This is the fight for P8. Will Obradovic get him? This man had P2 on the championship. My God! He makes contacts with Lomas. And he takes him out immediately. No way to react there, and unfortunately that's going to drop him back massively. Very unfortunate indeed. There you see now Alan Axel trying something, but unfortunately doesn't get the right exit. Behind him there's Bobovich who's going to try something out now. Out of turn 5. Good exit from everybody involved. It seems like they are defending. Axel now is getting a very good run. Is he going to try the outside 9? Is he going to go for a switcheroo? It looks like he's trying to do so, but he's not going to have enough speed to do so. Vladislavovich has reclaimed the lead. Let's go now a little further down the back. You see Sean Warby, Greg Ellison, Simon Butterbrook. Look at that. That's a little bit of a sandwich. Great racing so far, and that is Varner Brook. Losing the car. And he's now just in front there. You see he's trying something and came back, but it's not going to work out. He needs to play it patiently. Vladislavovich with a slow down penalty. Let's go now with Rich Witherill, who's catching Callum Wells Fry. That is an incredible exit. And look who has caught up, who has joined the fray. That is Mr. Richard Page. Thanks to the ongoing fight between the top 3, Page has been able to close in. Same goes for Dave Ogden. Both of them doing an incredible performance so far. Vladislavovich now has a little bit of breathing room because he has 9/10 of a second on Callum Wells Fry, who holds P2, the Canadian. trying his best to make that gap go down. You see Pace on that broken with another slow down penalty. Now the gaps are starting to open. Let's see if I can get the track up. There you see, fantastic. There you see the whole green, and how are they doing? Nice to see that it's finally working. Let's go now back with Greg Ellis. He's closing in on Ken Back. We have seen this fight for the last lap. And now when he's to make the move quickly, let's see if it's going to be the kick. Where he's going to be able to make the move. He goes for the kick right now. Great exit from Greg Ellis. Is going to go on the inside. For the corkscrew, will King Bang commit to the outside? It is not recommended at all. You can see he's going to back down, get the right traction, and from there on, move on. Let's go now with Frank Van Boom. Not bad from him. We've seen him nearly get out of the race with that incident between himself and William Burek, who's just behind. So he has given the position back. Amazing driving so far from everybody involved. This is what we call racing, and it comes from the WTCR. Fantastic. There you see now, Frank Barbu trying on Slava Trovas. It's not going to work out. Let's take a quick look now at Mr. Luca Borzani, who's closing in on Babovic. Kirby, another slow down penalty. See if the Italian can get Mr. Babovic for now. It's not looking too comfortable. There you see Richard Page has caught up to Rich Wethermill. We go through the kick with both of them. Let's go on board with Page. You can see he's being very conservative. He knows there's no way in hell you can make a move through the corkscrew. So keep it safe and save your energy for the finish line straight. There you see the 3-man fight for P2, and Vladislav, once he gets that second upper gap, he is gone. 2 seconds of a gap now between himself and Callum Wells Fry. Let's take a look at the rear wing of Callum Wells Fry himself, because he's being chased around by Rich Wethermill, who's flashing the lights. He wants to go in, and he doesn't want to wait too long. There you see now Mr. Wethermill, will he try something on the inside? No, he won't. He's going to hold it safely. And now, ooh, nearly bangs the rear of Callum Wells Fry. It seems like Wethermill has left the lights on. I guess he wants to be the party boy here in this race. But so far, so good. With everybody involved. Page behind him. Still trying to catch up. The gap between P2 and P6 is half a tenth amongst one another, so that is great to see that the pace is very similar. That is, whether we're making a little bit of a mistake, that's going to help Richard Page close in. Now we go through the king. Very good exit. Oi, that is Simon Truex overshooting it. Thankfully, he has been able to save it. He could have pitched it there on the gravel. Salvage with a slow down penalty, but he's already gone. It's been 5 seconds. There you see everybody go through the roller coaster that is the third sector. Again, Wethermill with a little bit of a mistake. Page is putting the pressure, and it seems like Wethermill is feeling it real hard. We go now through the last corner, and Page again is going to try to make a move. That's not the best exit you could have got. It was pretty good, but Wethermill's was better indeed. Fight is still on, and look at this. That is Mr. Simon Truex. Hopefully we'll update. There you see it. That is Simon Truex making a move on Dave Morgan. He's going to try the inside line. He doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough space. So he's going to have to stay behind Richard Page again. Very close to Rich Wethermill. And the more these two fight, the better it's going to be for Callum Wells Fry, who's very silently opening the gap. 5/10 of a second, becoming 6 now. This 5-man fight is being nothing but amazing. I've missed this. It seems like mostly clean driving tonight, which is nice, and it's been fantastic. Thank you very much for that coming. I have missed it as well. Oh, how much I have. See? We're getting a little bit of enemy from fighting with Marius Pavlovich. See, fight. Eric now behind you. See, he's closing in. Look at Borsari. Let's be honest, we're all waiting for race 2. Yeah, damn right. Look at Burek going on the outside. We go down to the penultimate corner. Burek trying something. You know, he's a cheeky little bastard, and he knows where to make the moves. This man has the brain of an absolute mastermind. There you see Burek with a good exit. Will he get the Italian? Will he get Luca Borsari? The guy was too big, so I fear not. Let's go now. Trevor is closing in the 8. Oh, it's the 5 for P5. These two are starting to separate themselves from Richard Page. Gaps are starting to open. Let's go back for the track map. There you see Vladislavovich is on another whole universe. My bad. Sheesh. He's just flying all over the place. And there's no one who can contest him. Borsari now, look at that. He's being hunted down, but he's going to make a move on Marius Pavlovich, and Burek says, thank you very much for opening the door. I'm coming by as well. And these two are going to keep pole fighting. Let's see how this ends up. Borsari now with a very good exit. Obradovic with a slowdown penalty. Non-stop action everywhere on the track. There you see Simon Van der Broek closing in on Sean Warby. We'll see if a move is going to happen. You see one of them is real close to one another. Let's go now. Some Trebek. He's on the finish line straight. He's going to try something on David. He has the move done at least from the inside. Let's see. And Mr. Oaken is going to try the outside through turn 1 and 2. He's going to break a little earlier. That Mr. Trigger, but he's still committed to the outside line. That was a little too wide, and it ain't going to work out. Trigger closes the door and says, you are not going through. Lovas tries to move on the Pavlovich, and he makes it through no problem now. Burek and Borsari going at it. Borsari is going to be able to defend the position. What a great defense maneuver. Same move. We have seen the Trigger pull out here in turn 1. That was very well executed. Burek still looking for a move, but it's not finding it. We have 5 minutes remaining of this first race. Again, Burek in the tail. Side by side they go now from turn 6. And Burek is going to commit to it. Of course, he's going to have to be patient here on the kick, because if he tries something, this is not going to end good for either of them. Look at Burek. He has the balls of steel, and he's still going to try. But it didn't work out. And he's going to lose 3/10 for it. You can see he had to smash the brakes. If not, he was going to kill Luca Borsari. Great fighting from these two. And again, Burek, look at that. I want to go to somebody else, but Burek wants the TV time for himself. Look at that. He makes the move on the inside. Beautiful maneuver, and that gets him P11. Let's go now with Richard Page. Look at this. It's Weatherill and Page side by side. Page is already ahead. Will Weatherill try something out? The defense on the outside or the switcheroo? It doesn't look like any of them. He's going to lose the position. Page jumps to P3. Great overtaking maneuver on the straight. Good exit, and that's all she wrote. Callum Wells-Fry, 2.5 ahead, and of course, the alien Nenad Vladislavovich, 5 seconds ahead. These two are still fighting, and they ain't gonna stop. There you go now, Burek with a mistake. Borsari goes on the inside, side by side they go, the back doors. Both of them racing as hard as they can. Burek on the gravel. And now Burek is not gonna lose 1 but 2. Because look at that, Lova slides in. Burek is going to try to defend the inside line. There you see Lova's going a little too wide. Burek might be able to defend it. Will he commit to the inside of the kink? Let's go with him. He does come in, but he goes too wide. I think he's over driving a little too much. Mr. Burek needs to calm down. Look at him. He's going left, right, left, right. Camel service around. Let's go now with Mr. Truebrand catching Rich Wetherill. This is the fight for P4. We saw Wetherill lose the position to Richard Page in an amazing overtaking maneuver on the finish line straight. We go now for another lap. We're going to have approximately 2 more. Truebrand and Wetherill are going to go at it. 0.3 of a second of a difference. I don't think there's going to be any move tried on this first turn. Let's get a little bit of a comparison. There you see the gap, the live gap between these two. What an incredible race these two have given us so far. And I cannot wait for race 2. That is a very good exit from Simon Truebrand, who's going to try the inside now on turn 4. It looks like he's going to keep it safe. Let's see if he gets the right exit. Wetherill now trying to defend it. That's a good exit indeed. But Truebrand again gets his card. And we go for a fight that looks like it's going to go till the end. Apart from this fight, if Wetherill cannot catch Page, it looks like the top 3 is decided. Burek with a slowdown penalty. Abusing the off tracks. There you see now, Truebrand going left and right. He wants to put the pressure. He wants Wetherill to make the mistake. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining, and these two ain't gonna stop. Let me tell you that. Let's go on board with Truebrand, who now gets a very good exit. There you see Wetherill feeling the pressure. He's succumbing to it. Will he be able to survive for 1 more? I don't know. That's very aggressive there from Truebrand. That's going to be an off track. And he's going to have to slow it down. He goes very wide on entry. That's an amazing exit. He actually bangs the rear of Richard Wetherill. The gap, 0.2 of a second. Lobos with another slowdown penalty. Truebrand, the same goes. He needs to serve it now. Let's see if Wetherill can defend it now. There you see Truebrand is gonna serve that slowdown penalty. 1 second slowdown. Lots of slowdown. Not even the simulator can catch up to that. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have the leader, Nenad Vladislavovich. 1 minute remaining, and this man has everything in the pocket. 6 seconds ahead of Columbus Fry on P2. Same goes for Richard Page, just 1.5 seconds away from the Canadian. And then we have this fight that we've been seeing, but look at that. Look who has joined the phrase, Dave Ogden. He has joined, and let's see if he has a shot at Simon Truebrand. It's going to be real close. Let's see if Wetherill's going to be saved by the bell, or if he's going to be saved by himself. For now, he has driven incredibly well. And let's see if he can secure that P4. 25 seconds remaining. Let's go with the leader, Nenad Vladislavovich. I think this is going to be the last lap. Let's see as we go now through the anti-penultimate corner. The penultimate corner now. And then the last one. 10 seconds remaining. I think this is going to be the end. Let's see. 7 seconds remaining. Yes, indeed. This is going to be the last lap if I am not mistaken. 3, 2, 1. The counter is over. And Nenad Vladislavovich has taken this victory. That's how you start a championship, by an incredible win. There you see Colin Wells Fry with a very convincing P2. Richard Page getting moved on. Rich Wetherill makes the P3 in the last part of the podium. Then Wetherill has saved it to P4. Truebrand on 5th. Ogden on 6th. Then Lordovicius on 7th. Frank Van Roon on 8th. Great performance from him. After everything that we saw, Radovich on 9th. Action on 10th. Borsari 11th. Lobos on 12th, Rodriguez on 13, Babovich 14, then Borman on 15, 16 for Greg Ellis, then Alan Cale, Sean Warby, Ken Bang, Simon Van der Broek, and then Enrico Perez. Norman Bruce is still finishing the lap. Solius, Lorena Vicious, and then our poor Paul Kirkby on last on P24. Ladies and gentlemen, this is race 1. We're going to go right into race 2. I'm going to have a sip of water because you know I need it. And we'll be right back for race 2. Tune in, invite your friends, and let me tell you, if race 1 was incredible, race 2 is going to be 10 times. Welcome, Grand Ave 46, for joining the stream. Great race for Richard Page, indeed. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I just had the holy order of God. You know it. Good God Almighty. And I am ready for race number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go right into it. As you can see, the simulator loading the second race session. I've seen 23 people on the stream. Thank you very much to everybody that is here to join the fun, the action. And as I've previously mentioned, if race 1 was incredible, race 2 is going to be 10 times that. It always delivers. It's usually the funniest and most entertaining race of the week. We're going to go right into it. Hopefully, we're going to get reconnected. There we go. Let's move into race 2, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are, ready for the second race, the second and last one of the evening. My God, 20 seconds and 20 minutes in front of us. Lord, this is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. We got 5 seconds remaining, and we are gonna go on the red lights. There you see now the pole, the top 8, sorry, on reverse grid, and let's go for the race start. There you see Frank Van Roon is leading the race. There you see it moving, but there's no car. What has happened to this man? That is very weird indeed. Let's go with Domidas. Laguna Seca now on P2. We cannot see Mr. Van Roon. What is happening here? Jesus! Oh my God, there's a crash behind! A 5 wide through turn 1! What the hell was that? That is incredible! How has everybody made it alive out of that? That is out of my mind! Incredible start from everybody involved there. You see Simon Truex already in P4. He's gonna try to get Dave Ogden. Here on turn 5, here we go, Truex. Trying the inside, it's not going to work out now. Look at behind. Wetherill is showing the nose. He wants to get in and he doesn't want to leave it all. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. We go through the king. Everybody making it out alive right now. Van Roon now, we see him. He's leading by 0.8 of a second. Then Dominas, Laguna Seca. Okay, now being chased down by Simon Truex, Rich Wetherill, Vladislavovich, Colin Wells, Richard Page. And Obranovich, look at that big set of cars. Everybody going through the course, cruising that beautiful. And there you see Wetherill trying the best he can to get Simon Truex, but Truex is in a fight of his own. He's going to try the inside line on Dave Ogden, and he hasn't done the back doors. Truex seems like he's going to be ahead. We go now, and there you have it. Ogden has lost it. Now, Wetherill, they're going to stop the bench. Look at that fight. You got to love it. These two are going to leave it all on track. And now, it's Vladislavovich ahead when he closes the door here in turn 1. Wetherill's going to try the inside. No, it's going to work out. Now he needs to keep a very conservative line. If I'm not mistaken, that is the first time we do see a 5 wide indeed. Wow. That is incredible. Richard Page on P8 now. Let's go with Greg Ellis, who just got a slow down penalty. Let's see if we can try something on Sean Corby. And look at this. Frank Van Roon, second and 3/10 of a lead. He has started well, and the gap has opened. It's a second 30 and then a second 79 between Laguna Seca and Simon Truex. There you see Altgen just behind, trying to get that position back. Let's go now with Mr. Burek. Burek and Mahomet. We've seen them fight for a little bit on the first race. Let's see how the fight is going to evolve now. That's a very good line from Burek. Will he be able to close it down to make a move? That's a wide entry. That's not going to help him out at all. There you see now Chris Mormon getting a great exit. He's going to try something to bring in. Here we go, the fight for P15. They go side by side. Not the optimal place to do so, because now he has shot himself in the foot because look at the man behind is Solius Lorinavicius, who's going to try to make a move on the British man. We're going out through turn one between these two. Very close racing, but at the end, Borman is going to be able to defend it. We go back. On the top four guys, look at that. Turbrick makes a mistake, loses one, and maybe loses a second. Because Branislavic dives the inside and makes it through. P4 for the race one winner. And now look at that. Weatherill has also joined the fray. And he's going to try to get Turbrick as well. He has lost 2 positions and he's looking for a third one. My God. Don't tell me we're going to get a 3 wide here. I'm going to lose my brain. Side by side they go. Nothing the king. Weather is going to back down. That's good. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. That is Mr. Dave Alkin losing the car on the king. Being a little too confident. That doesn't work out on this track. Overconfidence is going to pay off in a really bad manner. Let's go now with Burek. Burek on the wall. Oh, my Lord. The rejoin. Jesus Christ! That was very dangerous. That could have ended really badly. Thankfully, he stopped the time. Woo. Lord! That could have ended really badly. Then you see Dave Alkin is going to have to go into the pit lane. I don't see damage on him. That's an odd choice. I don't know what happened there. Hopefully, we'll get an update on Discord. Now we are not getting anything. You see Weatherill now on the back of Simon Turbrick. He made the mistake in this corner and he lost 2 positions. He has claimed to come back. Since Mr. Altman has gone into the pit lane, it seems like he has retired. That's unfortunate. They will see if he comes back to the track. Weatherill now on the back. Oh, Turbrick, there you see him. We go up the hill to the king. Amazing racing from everybody so far. We still have 14 minutes remaining. I don't think Weather is going to try anything stupid here. Let's go now with Obradovic. Obradovic and Page. Page is going to be able to defend it, but just by a notch. There you see Obradovic push it like an absolute maniac. He wants this move done. He knows every race matters the most. We got 8 rounds, but let me tell you, everything is at stake from the beginning. There you see Turner making a mistake. Now Weatherill going on the outside. The move has been done already. No issues for the British man. The Battle of Britain. There you see now Callum Wells Fry, who got an incredible P2 on race 1 this time around. He's struggling a little more. Trying to go through Sean Gormy. Being a tough rock to crack. We'll see if Mr. Warby can hold the Canadian down. For now, that is a wide mid-corner. Well, that's going to help out massively. Let's go with Atletico Paris. We haven't talked a lot about him, but he's trying something. Well, Norman Bruce is not working out just yet, even though Norman Bruce makes some mistakes for turn 2. Let's go now with Chris Borman, P16 trying to catch. Vicious. There you see how close they are now. The overspeed on the straight. Is he going to try the inside line? Mr. Borman is showing the nose. He's not going to commit to it. His nose is not the right thing now. Really set himself up for the uphill section before the corkscrew. That is a very aggressive line, but not as aggressive as it should have been to try something out there. You see now. Colonel Fry's going to dive on the inside. No, he goes straight. He locks up the tires. Jesus Christ, he nearly kills Marius Popovic. Oh my God. We're seeing some big mistakes, and thankfully nobody is being taken out by them. Because if someone was there, that could have been a domino play for the ages. One after another, after another, after another. That was as close as it gets. There you see Vladislavic already on the back of Dominas. Lorinavicius, Frank Van Roon, 3 seconds and a half ahead. This man is just chilling. He's putting 1 to 30 all over the board. Sync times at Nenad, Vladislavic, Nenad needs to get his skates on. He needs to start getting that rocket ready to roll. There you see Witherill now holding off Simon Trebek, Richard Page, and Buki Obradovic. That is Salvage, as you can see, already closing in. I think Nenad is being a little slowed down by traffic now. He goes to the absolute limit of the track. I don't even know how he saved that from the gravel. We go now through the corkscrew another time. Salvage is not being able to make it through Lorena Vicious. And this is just helping Frank Van Roon massively. There you see him leading 4 seconds and 20 cents of a second. Very comfortable lead indeed for the Dutchman. Burek. Slow down penalty now. There you see Colin Walls Fry. It's not updating. There you see him now. Making a move on the inside. That was beautiful. And he finally makes it through Sean Worby. Well, Worby got the better exit. Will Worby go back at him? Let's go on board to see if he's going to commit for a move here on turn 1 and 2 with double apex. There you see he's going for the outside line. He's making a little later than usual. He's going to try to get the inside line for turn 3. No. Wells Fry's wanted that, and he knew that he needed to close the door immediately. Look at this. Vladislav has made it through Lorena Vicious, and now it's a 5-second gap. We'll see if in 10 minutes Mr. Vladislav can make this gap disappear. There you see now Simon Truman going on the inside for the kick. Don't tell me they're going to go side by side. They do! Oh my God! What a move from Rich Wetherill! Holy S! That was incredible! How in the hell was he able to defend the position through there? That was magical! What a move! That is one of the most beautiful defending maneuvers I've seen in a long time. And that's what it's called, taking its toll on you. Wow! A pair of big cojones for Mr. Wetherill. What a defense, Jesus Christ. There you see now Babovic trying something out on Lovasi. Does get the move done, no problem at all. 9 minutes remaining, the gap now 5.5. Nenad doesn't look like he's going to be able to catch Mr. Mr. Van Roon. Turbeck now is trying to get Richard Page. Not finding any luck on it. Let's go now with Lovas and Mr. Babovic in trading positions now. That is Babovic on the inside. He's going to be able to defend it, but now looks like Lovas is going to try the switcheroo. He's on the inside for turn 4. Here we go. Side by side they go again. And it looks like Lovas is going to get the mirror exit. The ball back doors, and now Callum Wells Fry is going to try something out. My God. Lots of contact. Nearly a 3-1 for the love of God. Callum Wells Fry makes a move, and he might make a second one. No way he's going to make it through. Wow, that was a very good exit. And nearly got 2-1. Special in the supermarket. Unfortunately, wasn't able to make the second move. There you see now, Simon Truex has dropped the position to Richard Page due to a mistake on the corkscrew. We got 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining of the second race here at the WTCR Championship. It's round 1 here at Laguna Seca, and what an amazing evening we're having at the moment. Absolutely wonderful. Let's go now with Lovas again, who's fighting with Colin Wells Fry. Lots of slow down penalties coming through. And let's check out this 3-man pack, who's now becoming 5. There you see, it's Warby, Alice, Borman, Brook, and Lorena Vicious. Let's go with the man who's behind this pack. That is Lorena Vicious himself. He's now side by side with Simon Brook. There you see, a 5-man, now 6. Because look who was showing the fray. Enrico Marines is going to dive the inside. Oh my God, the lane breaking from the Italian. That is absolutely nuts. Now Lorena Vicious trying the inside on Chris Borman. He makes it through, but now makes a mistake. And Borman reclaims the position, and look at that. But Brook is going to try to reclaim the position, and well, he gets it. And now Enrico Paris looks like he's going to get another one. one tiny mistake, and everything that Lorena Vicious got, he lost it just in a matter of a second. What a great fight from these gentlemen. 4.7 seconds is the lead from Van Boon to Nenad Vladisavljevic. Looking very comfortable indeed. Let's go now with the correction. Swarmy Burek trying the inside on Alan Kale. They go side by side through the corkscrew. Burek is going to play it safely. Oh my lord, they touch. Thankfully, he's going to be able to save it. But now look at that. Oh my god, Swarmy! He tried the move on the inside. That would have been incredible. It didn't work out. And now he has a problem because Norman Bruce is catching behind. He's not going to be able to dive up the inside, is he? He's not. Let's go. Greg Ellis fighting with Sean Warby. Look at Ellis diving the inside the back doors. What a move. Will it be able to stick to it? It doesn't look like so. Because Warby has the inside for turn 3. Look at that, Ellis! Oh my god! What a switcheroo on the inside! That was beautiful! What a move from the owner of PLR! My lord, the fighting in front there, you can see now Colin Wells trying to make a move on the inside on Marius Pavlovich. Now Lova's trying the inside as well. We go down through the kink. And it's Colin Wells in the front of these two. My lord, they nearly make contact. Very good exit from Pavlovich, but will it be enough to catch Slavos Lobas? It doesn't look like so. Incredible fighting in the middle of the pack. Greg Ellis now after that amazing move. He has lost the position again. Sean Warby ahead. My lord. This has been incredible. I won this every single day on my life. Pavlovich brings the move on Lovas, at least for now. Because Lovas has gone into the gravel. Another slowdown penalty in this case for Greg Ellis. Lovas trying to catch Pavlovich on the straight. The slipstream is helping now. They're going to go side by side through turn 1 and 2. Here we go. What's going to happen is Lovas going to come into the outside line to then become the inside. No, he's going to go for the switcheroo. Will it work out? It is not. Pavlovich closes the door very smartly. There you go now. The 4-man fight. It is Warby Ellis, Borman Van der Broek, and Enrico Paris who has joined the fray again. There you see, it's Ellis trying to move on Warby, looking for the inside line. It's not going to happen. And be careful to committing a move through there, because look at that. Now it's Borman who has the advantage. He has the speed. He goes for the outside line. They go side by side now. Still, it's Ellis defending the inside line for the next turn. Will he be able to commit to it? He does. Borman should have gone for the inside line. Unfortunately, he decided to go for the outside. It didn't go out. Turn and slant. We also have a fight here to Slovas. Went into the gravel. Pavlovich and Lovas on the side. Pavlovich goes a little wide on the corkscrew. Oh my lord, that's a very good line from Lovas. He's not going to be able to make it through. We got 3 minutes remaining. Van Boom is leading by 5 seconds on Nenad Vladisavljevic. Dominas Lordovicius on P3. The gaps are very big here on the front. That's why we're taking a look at this nip packers. Look at that now. Borman trying something on Greg Ellis. Will he get the better exit? He goes through the finish line. We go now. There you see the back trade. Ready for another lap. We're going to have approximately 2 more. What an exciting race this second one has been. Both of them have been incredible, but this one is outperforming. Then you see now Greg Ellis going for the outside. He went a little too wide and locked the tires. He's not going to be able to commit to the inside. He is. Oh my god, he goes a little too wide. He's going to be able to defend it. But they still go side by side, and he still has the inside for the next corner. The back doors. He's going to have to let it go. As he made an illegal maneuver on the gravel on the brook. Catching of these gentlemen, Richard Page now closing in on Boki Obradovic. Let's take a look at the front of his WTCR as we go down the hill towards the corkscrew. It's a very aggressive lines indeed from home. But no moves to be seen. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. I think we're gonna have 2 more. Let's see. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I have to take a little bit of water. Oh my God, this has been pretty exciting. There you see the 5-man pack again. Oh my Lord, it doesn't stop. Mormon now makes it through Sean Mormon. This is some really close fighting from everybody involved. There you see the 5-man. That is incredible. Now Luca Borsani joining the fray. And there you see that is Paris and Vandenbroek trying to fight. It looks like Paris is going to move to defend it. Mormon goes a little on the ground. Will he be able to defend it to turn 3? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Richard Page now fighting with Moki Obradovic. Great run by Frank. Should be good competition for Nenad over the season. Indeed, you can see once he took the lead, he hasn't looked back since 5 seconds and a half of a gap. And it looks like Frank Van Boon has this on the pocket. What an amazing couple of races we've had here. And unfortunately, this is coming to an end. Because we have one more. And so with Mr. Van Boon himself, he's going to go now. I think we're going to have one more. Because he's going to cross the finish line. Let's see if the checkered flag is going to come. I don't think so. We're going to have one more lap. Are we? The white flag should be out. I think we are getting the last lap indeed. We are. This is the last chance. Rich Weatherill, look at that. He's going to try and move on Lauren Vicious. My God, on the last lap. These two are going to leave it all. And Weatherill has the inside, at least for now. Will Lauren Vicious be able to commit here? First turn 3, he does indeed. Lord Almighty, what a fight. Weatherill, I think he has it done, does he? Yes, he does. What a move from Rich Weatherill. That was absolutely incredible from the British lad. Let's go with Greg Ellis, who's now going to lose a position to Luca Borsani. He makes a big mistake and he has to slow down. Let's see if he can defend for Simon Vandenbroek. No, he's going to let him by as well. Ay, 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 ay. Some very close fighting still on the last lap. There you see from Vandenbroek. He deserves some love. What a race. Took the lead on turn 1, and from there on he hasn't looked back. What a race. He is going to be the second race winner of the season. Mr. Maroon flashes the lights. He has it done. What a performance from the Dutchman. Incredible. Nenad Vladisavljevic is going to take P2. I'm sure we'll be happy with that. Weatherill again. Top drive from him. P3. And then Lauren Vicious. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. That was 3,000ths of a second that Lauren Vicious was ahead of Simon Tribrick, then Obradovic, Page, Axon, Cannonball Fry, Vomovic, and then Slavon Lovas, Chris Borman, Sean Warby, and Paris again. 6,000ths of a second between these two. But Warby's gonna stay ahead. Morsan, Dan Ellis, Vandenbroek, Swanevie Burek, Alan Cale, Norman Bruce, Lauren Vicious, the uncle or the cousin, and then came back, unfortunately, Dane Hogan, who has retired. And same goes for Paul Kirkby. Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing evening. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me tonight. We will see you on Monday for the World Tour Split 1. Get ready, because we are rock and rolling. Welcome to Season 3, and have a good evening.